Baby Corp and you. The following presentation will take you through your orientation at Baby Corp, the company that brought you the baby boom and the buy one, get one free sale, also known as twins. If you're watching this, then you've already passed our rigorous selection process. But if you aspire to one day take a seat of distinction atop the golden potty, then you'll need to follow these best practices. Things move quickly here at Baby Corp, so you'll often need to think fast. Your safety is our #1 priority, so keep little fingers and toes away from any machinery. We pride ourselves in having a near spotless track record for unexpected accidents in the workplace. You'll find we do have a dress code here. Waddling through the office in your diaper is strongly frowned upon. Remember, look sharp, think sharp, be sharp. Your designated cubicle is your own personal space. Refrain from drawing on the walls, chewing on crayons, staplers, or tape dispensers. It's considered the destruction of Baby Corp property and may result in a timeout. That brings us to the next portion of our presentation, the do's and don'ts of Baby Corp. Don't cry. Crying in the workplace is not tolerated. Any tantrums will be submitted to HR for review. If you feel a meltdown coming, please crawl to the nearest release device. Don't make thumb sucking a habit. Studies show that babies who suck their thumb aren't paying attention to their work. If you must suck your thumb, do so in the thumb sucking lounges located in these designated areas. Do take a nap at least once a day, because no one wants to work with a cranky baby. Don't fuss or whine during nap time. Whining disturbs others who may be sleeping, and a sleepy workforce is a slow workforce.
Power nap.
Do change your diaper regularly. And don't skimp on the baby powder. Do drink your Baby Corp's super secret youth formula during all designated meal times. After all, a growing baby will age themselves right out of a job at Baby Corp. Do protect the formula at all costs. It's not called secret formula for nothing. Don't let your formula fall into the wrong hands, even moms. We highly recommend taking night classes to earn your MBA, Managing Bottle Authority. Although technically Baby Corp does have a glass ceiling, there is room for advancement. Work hard, dress to impress, and even you can be the next Big Boss Baby, Super Big Boss Baby, Mega Boss Baby, or even Super Colossal Big Fat Boss Baby. Actually, don't become the next Super Colossal Big Fat Boss Baby. This concludes today's orientation. Welcome to Baby Corp, where we're certain you're going to crawl your way to the top. Oh, I almost forgot the most important thing. Get to work.
Puppies. Adorable, aren't they? Hi, Francis E. Francis, CEO of Puppy Co. here. Who can resist a puppy? Nature's little fluff balls. Their ears are so cute. Their noses are so cute. Even their little poops are cute. Howdy poopity-doo! Puppies have always had a flaw. They grow up. They get old. They turn into dogs. Heartbreaking, isn't it? Well, not anymore. Introducing the Forever Puppy. Imagine a puppy that never grows up, never gets old, a puppy that stays a puppy forever. The Forever Puppy was engineered to be the last thing you'll ever love. What do you think of that, babies? You little diaper-wearing monsters? Ha, who has all the love now, huh? As I was saying, the Forever Puppy is the cutest, most lovable puppy ever created. Can you believe it? The little fella is so sweet, I think I'm getting a toothache. The Forever Puppy has always been my lifelong dream, and I couldn't be happier to present this ingenious little fella to the whole wide world. What do you think of that, babies? No one is ever going to love you. But I digress. The Forever Puppy is forever energetic, forever soft and cuddly, forever cute and tiny. And best of all, they're absolutely free. You can't afford to deny yourself a lifetime of puppy. Shipping and handling is $99, $99, $99, which may double in Canada and Puerto Rico. But wait, there's more. If you order right now, we will send a Forever Puppy to every member of your family. Yes, everyone. Even your cat-loving in-laws.
Puppy Co. cannot be held responsible for a loss of productivity in the workplace due to puppy-obsessed behavior, wrinkles caused by excessive smiling, or the eventual extinction of babies due to the overwhelming popularity of the Forever Puppy.
A puppy that stays a puppy forever. Operators are standing by.
evening, and welcome to News Past Your Bedtime. Here are today's top headlines. Around the world, the market of love is at a standstill. People are more confused than ever of where to invest their love. We at News Past Your Bedtime are giving you a front row seat to the most adorable battle ever. We're talking about the Take No Prisoners war for the world's love being waged by unbelievably cute babies and ridiculously cuddly puppies. As always, News Past Your Bedtime is here to ask the hardball question. Babies versus puppies. Who do you love? We took to the streets to take the public's temperature on this controversial topic.
I would choose babies because having been one myself, I'm kind of more biased.
I don't have kids yet, so I only have experience with puppies, and I do like puppies, and I have a puppy that I really like, so I'm gonna have to go with what I know, and it's puppies.
As you can see, the public is having trouble with this crucial decision. Let's see if the facts can help answer this befuddling question. In a cost comparison of the first year of life, babies cost their families an average of $12,000 a year, while puppies cost their families about $1,270 each year. It appears that if you love money, you'll also love puppies.
Well, come on. You know, babies are the future of the human race, so you have to give to the babies.
Let's look at other factors when deciding babies versus puppies. Who do you love? We at News Past Your Bedtime aren't afraid to tackle the edgy topics. The average baby needs to be changed about 2,700 times during the first year of life. That's a lot of diapers. On the other hand, puppies do not need to be changed. But in the 8 weeks required to properly house train a puppy, you're looking at an average of 3 to 5 accidents in your home daily. Diapers are costly, but they contain the poop. Okay, it looks as though this hard-hitting story is getting more complex by the moment. Let's go to our phone-in poll to answer the question, babies versus puppies. Who do you love? All right then. Looks like the results of our phone-in poll are deadlocked, as we're just about out of time for this report. Hold on. Looks like we have time for a final call and a tie-breaking vote to determine a winner in our survey. Hello, caller?
Babies versus puppies? Really? Is there even a question? Who's going to take care of you when you're old and gray? Not a puppy. Who's going to graduate first from one of the top MBA programs in the country and pay off your house for you? Hint, not a puppy. Where do you get your facts? What kind of news program is this? Maybe you need a timeout or a nap because it is way past your bedtime.
And we're out of time. Looks like this debate ends in a stalemate. Please join us tomorrow evening on News Past Your Bedtime as we ask the question, baby fat, cute or health hazard?
Wake up, little halflings. It's 7 a.m.
Morning, Wizzy.
It's time to explore Tim's imagination. Let's see what strange and fantastical worlds lurk in the mind of a 7-and-a-half-year-old, shan't we? Oh, what's this? Not even breakfast time, and already Timothy and his little brother are embroiled in a quest to find that elusive treasure. Good thinking, lads. Where there's pirates, there's sure to be treasure, and poor personal hygiene, no doubt.
Watch your stern. Dodge, parry, and thrust.
It's McMulligan, deadly with a 9-iron. Have ye our treasure? 4! Oh, it's the wily Bartleby, who looks prepared for any fight or standardized test coming his way. But alas, no treasure. Tim, beware of lead poisoning. Is that Lavender Lou? Never forget the Frenchman Jean-Luc with a tattoo of a map to our treasure. Oh, yeah! Timothy, take note of the details.
Oh, yeah.
We may yet find this treasure today.
Arrgh!
The pirates are no more! The map reveals the way to our treasure is deep beneath the briny sea. Quickly, lads, let's go! But keep your wits about you. Dangers lie below.
Where are we?
What strange and exotic sea creatures. which way does the treasure lie? That was a close call. I think it's time to leave these waters.
Go!
Take note of that blubbery clue to our treasure and make haste. Whoa, not that much haste. You've managed to travel through time to the age of the dinosaur, just as the clues directed. Timothy, there's no time to fight these land lizards into extinction. We have treasure to find. I spoke too soon. Some powerful sorcery descends this primordial world. Now you're off to the future.
Year 2057. Ensign T-Rex and I are investigating a hostile alien invasion.
I see you found the necessary dinosaur ally. He surely knows the way. Great treasures are nearby, I'm sure of it.
Let's move.
Hold on!
Ah, yes, your metal steed will take us to the fabled treasure.
Cool!
Yes!
Whatever you do, no light speed travel. You know I get motion sickness. I have a bad feeling about this.
Uh-oh.
Guys, seriously, forget the treasure. It's not worth our lives. Are we alive? Can I open my eyes now? Do my eyes deceive me?
Yes!
Huzzah! 'Tis the treasure we sought for a lifetime.
We won! We won! We won! We won! We won! Yes! Woo!
I can't wait to see what tomorrow brings. Wait, it's only 7:15 a.m. 15 minutes! I would have sworn it was a lifetime.
Greetings, Big Boss Baby. I've created this presentation to show you the babies I've selected to join my Operation Puppy Co mission team. These babies are the cream of the crop. And all their parents work for Puppy Co, which is a bonus. I'll start with my choice for intern, Stacy. Stacy shows an eagerness to learn. She's crafted an incredible curriculum with very little help from her parents. She's proficient in glitter and paste. Stacy's a great note taker and speaks fluent puppy, which will come in handy with such a difficult mission. She's warm and caring to everyone, but I'm sure I'll be able to fix that with some one-on-one coaching. What she doesn't have in experience, she more than makes up for with her people skills, or what I prefer to call manipulation. This lovable pile of cookie dough is my pick for head of security, Jimbo. Jimbo is an exceptional operative who has no problem putting himself in harm's way. He's in the 99th percentile for height and weight. He's a loyal henchman. I mean, employee. He's a loyal employee, that's what I meant to say.
Yay, puppy!
He has limited communication skills, which can be highly valuable in his line of work. His only downside is an intense addiction to cookies. I'll make sure he gets the treatment he needs once he joins my team.
Cookies are for closers.
The remainder of my team will be made up of the triplets. Get ready to be impressed by these three. They always know what to say.
Yes, sir. Sure did.
They're brilliant, kinetic, and truly optimistic.
Genius. Home run. You still got it.
They're keen to help me with my mission. I would tell you their individual names, but that would put them at risk. And because I can't tell them apart, it doesn't matter. They don't need names to work with me when they have some serious acrobatic skills. Did I mention they're agreeable?
You're so right. You got it, sir. You're the man. Absolutely.
Big Boss Baby, I believe this team, with my leadership, is poised to rock the foundations of Puppy Co and secure the future of babies everywhere. You will not be disappointed. Wait for my next update after today's playdate. Boss Baby out.
Welcome to Baby Corps.
Well, my character, the Boss Baby, is an executive at a corporation called Baby Corps.
Most babies, if they're ticklish, will go to families because they're fun-loving, but every one in a million babies who's maybe not ticklish and a little more aware will be selected for management.
The way that he stays a baby, what they do to develop their minds and make them smart and make them these operatives, and at the same time they don't grow older, they still look like a baby. They have their secrets. Baby Corps is a patented method for doing that.
These babies will have meetings to go to, they have work to do, they're late for meetings, you know, they're carrying their little suitcase and carrying their little paperwork. So they wanted to get that across. Our goal was keeping the babiness and the comedy of these characters feeling right, but also adding that business feeling to it.
BabyCore is this heavenly factory distribution center in the sky.
The fun of creating this ultimate fantasy is trying to think of, well, where do babies really come from?
My parents told me that.
What? Oh, no. That's disgusting.
It's magical, it's ethereal, it's light. You know, it's quite literally very heavenly. And what's really cute about it is that there's thousands of babies at BabyCore.
The heyday for babies was the baby boom. So the 50s and 60s, the 60s actually being the height of that. And the architecture was really minimal and it had a definite style of the 60s. So we thought, okay, if baby boom was in the 60s, then BabyCore would be locked into that kind of architectural styles.
One of the influences for BabyCore was a very clean mid-century design, which I think adds to the way that BabyCore moves.
I have this almost like a dream feeling to it. This is the first time Boss Baby is brought to Earth, right? So for us was an interesting scene to introduce the character, especially because we didn't want to use him as the businessman yet. We wanted him to still remain innocent and a little baby until later on we discover him more and kind of grow with him. You give the audience the license to start laughing about these jokes, and you get the mood of the movie early on from that sequence.
Corporate world and cubicles, that world that most adults live in, it is kind of like daycare for adults. And cubicles are a lot like playpens. And I would say if you look around the offices of the world, you'll see a lot of foam dart guns, and people like to play at their cubicles. And so at BabyCore, we just made that times 10.
Instead of just having the babies running around, they're using those bouncing balls to move around. So there's little things, the hints that they give you, the comedy, and they also remind you, yeah, these are little babies doing business work.
Babies make perfect executives.
McCullers wrote a great bit about why babies make great executives. It's because they have a low center of gravity.
You're fired!
They only sleep for less than an hour at a time.
Power nap.
And pound for pound, they're stronger than an orangutan. Babies are perfect executives because they don't know the difference between right and wrong, which is pretty good.
What happens when you grow up?
Well, we don't.
In Boss Baby, it's the ultimate sibling rivalry story. And I think it touches upon experiences that everyone has. And one of the inspirations, we looked at online, kids' responses to getting told they're gonna have a baby brother or sister, and they have a complete meltdown.
Meet your new baby brother.
Baby what?
I do remember when my brother Michael came right after me, how upsetting that was. Yeah, it was, he was moving in on my turf, and I didn't like it. I guess it was the same for my older brother Johnny when I came along, but I didn't see it that way.
I'm the youngest of three. I was the boss baby. And they're 8 and 6 years older than me. So when I was little and I'd do something that would really irritate them, and then as soon as my dad came home, they'd start charging him to complain. And then I'd say, well, I'm just little. And my father would say, that's right, she's just little.
He's taking over the whole house.
Are you taking over the house? Yes, you are.
I have 2 siblings. I have a younger sister and a younger brother, and so I would be the Tim in this particular situation. I definitely tortured my younger siblings. At least every once in a while, I would have a treasure hunt for my sister and leave clues all over the house. She's younger than me, and at the end of the treasure hunt, there'd be a bag of my toenails or something.
My wife, Ilaria, and I, we have a daughter, Carmen, who's 3. And then we had our son, Raphael. And I could swear that sometimes I could read Carmen's mind, like she was thinking. And she'd be just staring at him something's got to change around here. We have to fix this.
Ew!
I think the first time she gave him a kiss, we all cried. We were like, oh God, we thought this day would never happen.
You could fight with each other, but as soon as someone else from outside your family came into the mix, and it's a united front. We were squabbling at one time, and then we went to school, and there was this bully that was kind of intimidating me, and it was against my locker, closing the door on it, and I was kind of intimidated by this guy, and all of a sudden my brother just showed up right behind him and gave him a few words, and the guy turned embarrassed and turned red and just kind of ran away, and that's when my brother became my hero. And it's weird, you could be arguing, you know, in the morning, and then he can be your hero in the afternoon, and that is the relationship of family.
It's great to have siblings, you know, but it's sometimes difficult. It's sometimes difficult to get along and to share the love, you know. I think in a little kid's mind, if you see your parents' love going towards somebody else, you think it's not coming back to you.
What the movie Boss Baby does is it touches on the idea that maybe there is more than enough love to go around, because everyone talks about getting love. But if you give love, then you get it back tenfold. And so I would say that love is limitless. The great part about animation is trying things out and seeing if they fit the film. And sometimes things are really entertaining, but unfortunately they don't fit within the time of the film, or the story structure has changed. And so some of these scenes that were really funny don't have a home anymore, and sometimes they're on the cutting room floor, but they were really entertaining.
As much as you may fall in love with a scene, there may be a version of the movie without that scene. And when you play it, you don't miss it and you don't need it. So I think that's the biggest reason for your cut sequences or scenes in a film.
And so I think what's great about in the age of DVDs is, you know, letting people have a glimpse at some of these scenes that didn't quite make their way into the movie, but we thought were very entertaining. There's a sequence I loved where Tim has this nightmare. And after he talks to Boss Baby for the first time, and Boss Baby says, "You could be fired from your family," Tim immediately went to bed, and he had this nightmare of getting a performance review from his parents and ultimately being fired from his family, because in his imagination, that's what would happen.
Boss Baby can't help but show off. And, you know, while Tim is still in training wheels and he can't ride a bike, you know, here's Boss Baby riding a motorcycle and being, you know, a daredevil. He's given a report card, and he's like, well, you just weren't good enough.
It was the perfect example of a kid's worst nightmare of being fired from his family. And so here it is in its entirety.
So keep quiet, stay out of my way, or there's gonna be cutbacks.
You can't be fired from your own family. Can you? Dad?
Hello, Timothy, right?
Yeah.
Well, you know your mother.
Hi, Timmy. Thanks for coming in.
And the new Tim.
Hello, Templeton.
New Tim?
Yes, but hey, we're letting you go.
Afraid so.
What? Why?
Well, let's see. Timothy Leslie Templeton. Leslie! Your name is Leslie.
It's a girl's name, but he's a boy.
Hey, you named me.
Says here you're messy, you pick your nose, you fidget, and you can't even ride a bike.
Wait, neither can...
Oh, baby!
Woo!
Isn't he incredible?
But...
I'm sorry, old Tim, but we've looked at this from all sides.
Triangle.
Here are your things. Oh, and here's your family report card so you can see what you did wrong.
But, Mom, Dad, I've been with you for years.
Only 7
And a half.
What's that, Lamb Lamb? You want to pull the lever?
Lamb, Lamb, no!
You're fired!
Tim, you all right, son?
Well, there's something really important I've got to tell you about the baby.
What is it?
He can talk.
Dada!
Oh, he said, honey, get my tape recorder. He said my name. Bring everything in.
They will never believe you. Shh.
This was my favorite sequence in the whole movie. Everyone loved the sequence, and unfortunately in the structure of the movie, as it was more refined, it didn't have a place anymore, but there was a scene early on when Tim was trying to get proof on Boss Baby, that he was no ordinary baby. This was a great sandbox for Alec Baldwin to play with on how to interrogate a puppy and to use, intimidation and also to use bacon to try and entice this puppy for information.
We tried desperately to find another way to get it in, or maybe we should do it interstitial, or maybe there should be it just never found its way back into the film.
So here's the puppy interrogation in its entirety.
All right, sit. I want information. Headquarters is not happy. And we're losing market share to you lying, cheating, dirty, heartless puppies. Now, you must have heard something with those big floppy ears of yours. Tell me what Puppy X is. Tell me! Oh, playing dumb, huh?
I don't think he's playing dumb.
I got all day. I can't read this guy. I think we have to negotiate.
Negotiate! Exactly. Great idea. Nice one, baby.
Let's make this easy. You scratch my back, I'll scratch yours. No, not the belly. I said nothing about the belly.
Off the table!
What I am talking about is bacon. Oh, yeah. You want the bacon? Bacon, bacon. Nom, 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 nom. Hola, I am Senor Bacon. Let me play you a little something on my bacon. Ooh, what'll I do with this piece of bacon? Frankly, Scarlett, I don't give a damn. Yeah? Well, start talking. What is that new puppy? What's that? You better speak up. Come on, speak! What did he say?
Well,
What did he say?
He was barking so fast, I'm sorry!
Looks like the speaks fluent puppy line on your resume was a bit of an exaggeration, huh?
But I am a people person!
I didn't want this to get ugly, but you see that baby over there? 95th percentile in height and weight. When he pulls your tail, it stays pulled. So what's it gonna be? Ah! Ah! Are you mocking me? Are you mocking me? Grab it! Drop it! There you go! No more bacon! Drop the binky, that's not yours! He's got a camera. Get him!
It was very important to the character story that Boss Baby and Tim each give each other something. And Tim teaches Boss Baby how to use his imagination because he never had a childhood. And so Boss Baby learns from Tim how to be a kid. And then Tim, it was important that he learned something from the adult world and the importance of being a big brother and being responsible. And that manifested itself with Boss Baby teaching him the importance of a memo. A memo can be a poem, a love letter. It can rally the world together. It can change the world. And this scene had many different iterations. It ended up being earlier in the movie, but there was one point when they were driving to Puppyco that Boss Baby laid it out for him, using toys, the value of a memo, and kind of figuring out this plan, what they would do once they got to Puppyco. And it was very funny because it's the backseat car ride we've all had with our brothers and sisters. And it found its way into the movie, but it was much earlier, and so we weren't able to do the familiar car ride scene that everyone knows from their childhood. So here it is.
Who loves babies? Daddies love babies. Who loves babies?
Everybody. Okay, here's the plan.
Yeah.
Step 1, infiltration. We get into Puppyco.
Wait, are you the troll?
No, you're the troll.
I don't want to be the troll. I want to be He-Man.
Fine, you're He-Man. And I'm Skeletor. Nice bikini, He-Man.
Wait.
Sorry, no backsies, Templeton. Step 2, working as a team, we find the file that tells us what the new puppy is.
This is a dog.
Yeah.
Step 3, I write a memo. Boom!
Oh, yeah. Boom. Wait, what's a memo?
A memo is something you write to give people information.
That's your plan? After all this? You're gonna write a book report? That's so boring.
No, Templeton. Memos are for important things. A memo can bring people together. A memo can be a call to arms, a manifesto, a poem. A memo can change the world.
I hope I never get a job.
Don't worry, kid. You're on your way.
All right, gentlemen, welcome to Puppy Cove.
For anyone who's ever been on a plane and knows what a baby sounds like on a plane, it is, 70 decibels, and it is quite a unique sound. And at the time in the story, the plane that Boss Baby and Tim were on wasn't necessarily going to Las Vegas. And they had to create some kind of emergency landing so they were flying over Vegas and they had to land in Vegas. So there's only one thing they could do to bring the plane down, and that's to make every baby on the plane cry. And so it was a very funny scene, but it couldn't find its way into the movie. So here it is in its entirety.
Ladies and gentlemen, and those in coach, on the left side of the plane, you can see we are now passing over Las Vegas.
Passing over?
No, we need to land in Las Vegas.
You didn't check the destination before we got on board?
Well, whenever I fly with my parents, the plane just goes exactly where we want.
We gotta land this plane somehow, right now.
We need an emergency landing.
Yeah, but how?
I know a way, but you're not gonna like it.
Why? What way?
Well, it involves the purple nurple.
No, not the purple nurple. Okay, Templeton. Do it.
Are you sure about this?
Just do it, man.
Okay.
Turn up the volume.
It's not working.
Oh, it's working.
Make it stop! I can't stand it!
I gotta get out of here.
Look, Tim, look.
The plane is turning back.
Yes!
Come in, Las Vegas Control Tower! Requesting emergency landing!